to my live stream from over here in Santa Ponza. Well, I'm starting it over here in Costa della Calma. You can see I've just got here actually. The traffic's been horrible today. You'd never believe it, but the traffic's been awful. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my live stream from over here in Santa Ponza, and I'm actually outside the Fergus Calablanca Hotel. I'm just sitting at the table. I'm going to take a quick walk around to the Chiringuito just to go and check it out. Oh, hey, how you doing? We're going to head on around to the Chiringuito. We're going to go and see what that's like this evening. Then we're going to come back round here. We're going to go up into the square, down the high street as well, and we're going to go and see how busy it is this evening, particularly because we've got the football on. Now, I'm just going to quickly fiddle with the camera. Just give me 1 second. Let me know if you can also hear me and see me too. Just bear with me. Just turning. Oh, just going to quickly fiddle with the camera. Just give me 1 second. Probably hear myself. There we go. Right, got myself on mute. Now, I just have to say a few thank yous. Thank you so much for the super chats that have been waiting for me. Thank you to James, to Tommy, to Robin, to June, and I'll see if there are any others in just a second. But let's have a look at Costa della Calma this evening, and it's looking beautiful. Right, we're going to turn the camera around. So this is officially Calablanca. Let's just take a quick walk around. They've cleaned quite a bit of the seaweed actually from this beach, hey, from the winter, and we've got a very nice little swimming spot here. It is quite breezy, so I'm really hoping that you can't hear too much wind on the microphone. I'm just coming up here, look, to the car park. You can see how busy it is, because of course this is one of the #1 sunset spots over here in Mallorca, and as well as it being Sunday, we've got a lot of people that have come down here today to come and watch the sunset. The car park is looking very full, and it's very, very hard to park over in Santa Ponza itself. I did park over there. I've actually filmed a video coming in this direction as well. I do have an update for you. But yes, parking was hard, and also, very surprisingly as well, the motorway was completely jammed, like it was 5 p.m. on a weekday. It was just crazy. I have a feeling there may well have been an accident, but it was very, very strange to see that on the Sunday, and the traffic was backed up all the way from Palma Nova in the direction of Palma and the airport. Oh gosh, the picture is frozen. Let's run around the corner here. Now we are in a little bit of a black spot here. Let's come up round the side. Let me know if you can see the picture. Am I back? Am I back? You can see the picture, brilliant. I'm literally running here. I think I'm in a little bit of a black spot actually. We should get some better signal, and we'll definitely get better signal as we head on in the direction of Santa Ponza. But I just wanted to show you what it was like over here in Costa della Calma this evening. The signal's good, John, thank you. Is it back? I'm gonna have to run back where I've just come actually. There's no other way to go, but let's see how busy it is. And we have had an absolutely gorgeous day on the island today. It's currently 27 degrees Celsius. Remember how much moaning I did last week when I was in Alcudia? We had temperatures of around 35 degrees. It was very, very hot indeed. This is a lot more bearable actually. If you're coming over here on holiday, you're coming over to some ideal temperatures at least. Let's have a little walk a little bit further around. So we're at the Il Chiringuito here in Costa della Calma, and it's very hard to see how busy it is just because of the umbrellas that are up, but you can see quite a few people have come down this evening to come and watch the sunset, which will be at around, we'll see the sun disappear from here at around 10 to 9 this evening. I'm hoping I'll be down on the main Santa Ponza beach actually for that, because of course it's not just over here in Costa della Calma where you do get an amazing sunset. You also get a fantastic sunset from Santa Ponza beach. Just panning the camera around. Look, it's busy, but then it is a Sunday as well. You find it everywhere. It's pretty much very busy around the island. Stephen, good evening. You're saying it's 19 degrees Celsius in Stockport. Goodness, bit of a difference. Mila says, I've been there. Who else have we got on this evening? I haven't even looked at the chat. I've come running around the corner here. Let me just have a quick look through. Robin, good evening. Thanks for your super chat. June, lovely to see you here as usual. John, as I said, in Belfast, lovely to have you here as well. Lovely Neil as well, over in Ireland. You're always one of the first to comment. Brilliant. Nicholas too. You can't wait for October. And you're coming over to Santa Ponza. Brilliant. Rebecca, Jaden and Isaac are hoping to bump into me. When you're coming over, I'm always around. I'm literally everywhere. Suzanne, you booked for Santa Ponza in October and you've got 11 nights. You love it here. And you're getting into the holiday mood. Brilliant. Stacey, hello. How are you? Happy Sunday to you. Also, I just want to wish Jim as well a very happy holiday. I caught a message on the Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook group earlier. I think he said you're over in Gran Canaria. So I'm wishing you a happy holiday. And it'd be interesting to hear about what your experience has been from that way too. But should we head on in the direction now of Santa Ponza Centre? Now, you may well be aware we've got a little bit of football on this evening. It's quite an important game. Quite a few friends watching that this evening. I've got no idea what the score is. Keep me posted, but I'm hoping we'll see some happy scenes. It'll be good either way, actually. If England are playing Spain, it'll only be a good thing whoever wins. So it's a bit of a win-win on tonight's match. Look at this, look. Here's a little ball down here as well. Super nice. Little diving board down here. It's still 1-1. David, you're heading to Santa Ponza in September from the 10th to the 19th. Brilliant. James, good evening from Argyll in Scotland. You first visited Santa Ponza in 2007 and you love it. Thanks for a little bit of nostalgia. You're very welcome. Has changed a little bit, but the essence of it is still there. Now look, if we do start to lose signals, stick with me, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to run around the dip in the signal, which you can see over in this little pathway around here under the trees. It does go down. I'll kind of sprint through there. We're going to head on up the steps and we're going to go around and go and check out the square here in Santa Ponza this evening. If the signal does go, I'll try and get it back. If it goes completely, I'll just start a new stream. Yes, Stephen, the weather is better since you left Calma on Friday. We had a blip in the summer season, actually. We had a little bit of a storm coming through. And do you know what? That kind of breeze, that wind hasn't quite gone either. You can see we've got windy seas and a little bit sort of stormy seas this afternoon. There's a lovely breeze blowing. I have to say it's so much more bearable. But look at the amount of people we've got in front of me, either coming towards the Chiringuito here or heading away. It's a busy Sunday afternoon over on this corner of the island. Right, I'm going to pick up the speed now. Should have worn my trainers. Should have got the squeaky Nikes on. But look, you've also got lots of very nice little platforms around here. Keep me up to date as to how the signal is in this area. Let me get round and past people as quickly as I possibly can. Yep, should have worn my running shoes. Can't wait actually for the temperatures to get cool enough to do a little bit of running as well. It's just too hot at the moment, but I'll do my best now. Look at the views coming around here. Am I still here? Am I still here? Sound and picture still good, brilliant. Marie and John, bless you. Thank you so much. I've just seen your super chat fly onto the screen. Let me just give you a few views from here. No way, 55 days and counting. Brilliant, and you're back to Poyensa, fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Right, you know what I've got coming up, don't you? These steps, the steps of doom in front of me. Literally the worst things you can walk up when you're trying to live stream. Anyway, we're gonna hit them, we're gonna hit them. So you can see this is the point here, right outside the Fergus Cala Blanca, where I started the live stream this afternoon. Just get over to the steps, that's probably a bit better. And we'll have a kind of like a aerial view of this hotel as well in just a little while. It's not busy at the moment actually, just coming around at the side of the pool here. Look, obviously everyone's off to dinner. But plenty of people out, look. And this little Cala here swimming. Anyway, come on, let's hit these steps. Let's get up them as soon as we can. Right, let me know as well where you are staying over here in Santa Ponza. As I normally do, I'm going to try and point out some hotels along the way, as and when we see them. This is the boring to go for you, Paul. Just looking back. Frank from the mainland, 74 days for you as well. Look at the views here, look. This is about as close as we're going to get to a Chiringuito sunset for tonight. Mikey in Calador last year. And you had one of the best pot noodles you'd ever had. I don't think anyone's ever said that before on a live stream, but there you have it. Good news. It's a little bit like all the fast food and stuff that you get over here. Often be very, very different to what you find where you're coming from. Anyway, we're at the top of the steps. Right, just get my breath back. Do I need to break out the water bottle just yet? No. Now. Okay, so we're coming up along the top end here of the Cala Blanca. We're going to have a little look down. A little bit further along. This is a gorgeous hotel. If you're staying here, look. I'm just going to turn to my left here. Sally, Anne, hello, how are you? Give me a chance to take a big breath, but you do get amazing sea views from this hotel. David, you're staying in the holiday park in Santa Ponza in September. Brilliant. Look, we've just got some more holiday makers that have been dropped off. But the good thing about this hotel is that you're not going to encounter those steps every time you want to go into Santa Ponza. No way. You can get the lift, which these people have just done. Look, and the Cala Blanca is looking like this evening. Lee, thank you so much. 17 days until Calabona. That is not long at all. Look, people are having a few drinks. I think we've got the kids club entertainment on already. They normally have like a little mini disco in there. Some really nice family entertainment. But you can just see the lift as well, right up ahead. Laurie, you're saying we stayed there in 1994, your first family holiday in the Jardin Playa in those days. So they've changed the name of it. Let's just get one more view. Look at the views from here. I mean, it's just fantastic. It's a very private hotel as well. And it does dip into the shade in the evenings. Just bear that in mind. If you're coming for a later holiday, like in October here, make sure you bring something warm to wear in the evenings, because by October we may have we'll most likely have a bit of a dip in temperatures in the evenings. I'm quite looking forward to that. But I'm not going to complain today. How's the picture doing? John, you're saying the picture's better now. It should be good here on in, fingers crossed. I can hear some cheering going on from Magaluf Square. I'm going to go and see what that is like this evening. You'll hopefully be back in Santa Ponza in September. You were there just 5 weeks ago and you set the Reverence Life Hotel and you highly recommend it. And that's Dave and Lynn. Wonderful. Now I could go up and into the square from here, but you know, we'll probably lose the signal if I do that. So I'm going to go around the side of it. Otherwise I'm going to lose you guys coming through. I don't want to risk it. We can actually see how big the square is. If I walk around the back here, you can see got a little pub around the back here too. A back entrance if you're staying over at the Fergus and maybe you want to escape the family for a quick drink, you can just pop down here. And look, we've got the football on everywhere this evening. I think, is this the Glasgow bar? I think it might be. Is it 2-1? Is it 1-1? I can't see. Let me know in the comments. Question here from Stacey, is Santa Ponza near Magaluf? Yes, it is. It's very near to Magaluf and you can get the bus to and from actually Magaluf and Santa Ponza very easily. It's probably about 15 minutes or so on the bus. But the resorts are pretty much almost next to each other. And actually, even regardless if you're staying here or Magaluf, you're going to be right next to Palma Nova and Peguera. And down the coast you've got Camp de Mar as well. You've got a really nice selection of resorts and they're all accessible on the bus. Should we walk through here? Let's cut through here in the direction of the square. I think we've got some extra time here because I can hear some commentary. Stephen, 1-1 and into extra time. Friends of mine and her daughter are actually at that match at the moment. So it's actually been held in Basel. Is it Basel? It's not Basel, is it? It's Basel. In Switzerland. Let's take a walk up here. Look, Glasgow Bar, we've just walked past. They're advertising breakfast, toasties, wraps, burgers, baguettes, jacket potatoes. Down the stairs and to the left, we've just seen it. So let's go and see how busy it is. Now look, they're also advertising here, look, an all-Irish final as well. Donegal versus Kerry. I don't know which match that's for. Or when it's for. We've also got Motown and Soul here later on in the Caledonian, which is on the left-hand side. Let's just take a quick walk around the square tonight. See what the atmosphere is like. Now, I thought they would have had the really big screen that's set up in the centre this evening, but it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Let's just come round here. I remember back at Easter when they had a huge game on here, they had a massive screen out and what have they? Let's have a look. Let's just walk round. Just coming past the Prince Bar. They've got kids' entertainment on. Okie dokie. I don't think anyone's watching that, but interesting. All the bars have got the football on tonight. The Caledonian as well across the way. I can see they've got the football on too. And they've got some other entertainment on in the other bars. But let's just come out from here. quite a nice atmosphere down here, actually. You can imagine everyone down here cheering on Spain, but who knows? Who knows? I do love it. I do love the fact that we've got an all-ladies final here. Absolutely fantastic. Will the women bring home the silverware? I don't know. Yes, they had money for nothing on the screen, I think. Right, let's keep heading along. Now, not everyone is watching the football tonight. We have a few people out having dinner. Let me know, actually, do you watch the football, and do you watch the men's football but not the women's football? Anyway, you can see we're coming to basically kind of an intersection here. We can either walk down along the waterfront, and I'll have a recorded video with a big update out from over here, probably during the course of the week. I'll see how I go, but coming up from here, you can head on down to the waterfront. But we're going to go on in this direction here. We're going to walk through the main road past many bars and restaurants. We're going to go into the heart of Santa Ponza. We're going to go and see what the bars are like down there as well. We'll probably catch the rest of the game as we go too, if they've got some extra time. Let's hope it doesn't go to penalty shootouts. Don't forget as well, I always miss these out. We've got a nice little selection of bars. We've got the old triangle at the top. They're also showing football as well, right on my left-hand side. Kerry, you're saying you love men's football but not really interested in women's football. Brilliant. Oh dear. I think regardless of how they do, the fact they've got to a couple of finals actually in how many years? I mean, it's pretty impressive. Doing really, really well. Let me know if this is any better. It's like I've been abducted by the baddies. Guys, I really appreciate those that are still watching. It's gone off. I can't believe it. What a disastrous live stream tonight. Am I back? Let me know, am I back? Better, it's clear. I messed around with the settings on the 5G. We're now on the 4G network. Maybe someone's flicked the switch on 5G over here. I'll be phoning Vodafone tomorrow, that's for sure. It's good now, thank goodness. Well, we haven't actually missed anything. There's been a bit of a... we're just walking up past the back of the Verdemar apartments, look, to my right-hand side. We've got Paco's restaurant straight ahead. A few people in there. I'm right in the middle of the road. I think I better come off it, but we're going to get to the interesting bit in a minute. We're going to have a look round the centre. I'm hoping we'll get a few people back once again. How hot is it today? It's not boiling. It was earlier. It's now 27 degrees, 26, 27 degrees, which is actually perfect. It's much, much better for sleeping, actually. The past few nights I've had some amazing night sleeps, just because it's been a little bit on the cooler side. Daytime today, we had a high of it nudged 30 degrees Celsius. So again, the perfect temperature. Once things get hotter over here than 32 degrees, it becomes a little bit like you're walking on the surface of the moon, and it's very hard to go sightseeing and do stuff. So really, if you're coming out this week, you're going to enjoy some slightly cooler temperatures, and you don't need it to be so hot. I know you guys absolutely love it when it's really roasting, but you don't need it to be really burning over here. We are having, it feels like much hotter summers. So I'm sure those high temperatures will be back, but we've been gifted a little bit of a break, which is really lovely. Oh good, look, we've got some people back. I love it. I love it. Thank you very much. If you just rejoined this live, I really appreciate you joining. And also, I just want to say thank you for all the lovely comments I've had on the channel this week. Also, thanks as well for all the not so lovely comments I've had on the channel. Just be aware that you have helped engagement on the channel as well, so all's good on that front. Anyway, let's just have a quick look down. I'm just going to show you where I'm outside of. We're outside the Olas restaurant. You may well know that the Perseverance here hasn't opened up for this year, and it still hasn't opened up. And I did film down there actually on the way to the live, so like I said, catch that video later on this week. Let's go and check out some pubs on the way down. I think they're going to be pretty busy actually. We're coming on in the direction of McTavish's. Last time I was down here actually, I did film with Kevin with the Scotsman in Tenerife. As it, he may well be back again this summer, which would be fantastic. I'm yet to hear if the McMaster will be back. I think he's busy home buying in New York. But oh, Kerry, that's such a lovely thing to say. Thank you. That's just outweighs some of the comments I've had on the channel this week. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Look, we're coming up by the Jalok. It's nice and busy in here. There is no football, but people are just coming out for the food. Not everyone's watching football tonight. Hiya, you're right. Bless you. Hey, no, I won't come over. Your wife's telling you no. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let's have a chat to somebody who's here on holiday. How are you doing?
Hello.
How are you doing? Hold on. Let me just reach my hand out. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I see you all the time, Jim.
Jim. Whereabouts are you from, Jim?
From Armagh, Katie, County Armagh.
County Armagh.
Yeah.
Wow. And how's the holiday going?
Brilliant. Best
Brilliant.
Place. Lovely place.
You've been to Santa Ponza before, right?
30 years I'm coming here.
30 years?
Well, on and off.
On and off? Oh my goodness, you're definitely a regular.
Oh, well,
so,
not fair.
and tell me, why are you eating outside the Shallock here?
One of the best restaurants in Santa Ponza.
Well, what do you normally have here?
Oh, don't stop. Steak, whatever.
Steak, you have steak and whatever, but it's one of the best, it's one of your favourite restaurants. That's really good to know. It's packed, look, it's busy. It's busy in here tonight. But anyway,
when are you putting this up now? I wanna know.
It's right now. You're live at the moment. Stop. You're live, and your wife's filming us as well.
I
love
watch
it.
you all the time.
Oh, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Job and I love your,
thank you very much. Nice to meet you anyway. Ta-da, bye. There we go, 30 years and counting. Jim's been coming to Santa Ponza, and I'm sure he's not the only one as well who visits this resort regularly. Gosh, it is rather busy and bustling around here. Look, I have to say, look, outside the rising sun on my right-hand side, they also have the football on. This is a lovely little pub. I think this stays open actually for pretty much most of the winter as well if you're coming out for a late break. Look, all the shops here look, are open as well still. Let's keep heading along here. Got the south wind to my left as well, looking busy, and we've got McTavish's too. This is Kevin Scotsman in Tenerife's favourite pub. We dropped in here as well on my video, and they do have karaoke in here, so really, really good fun. Look, just pan to my left and my right here. But you can see we've come into rather a busy Santa Ponza this evening. And look, across the road, look, like I said, not everybody is watching football. Across the way from the Bombay Indian, tables down here are packed. Look, I am not making this up. I did have a comment on the channel actually, on one of my Al-Quti videos saying it's some kind of PR exercise that I'm saying that the resorts are busy, but you can see it with your own eyes that the restaurants are busy over here, and I'm going to be talking more about this in my island update tomorrow. John, is Kevin in Belfast this week? That's funny. Brilliant. Time to get back over to Mallorca before the season finishes. There's plenty more to film over here as well, so. And don't forget as well, when I'm filming around the resorts, like during the day, most people are actually on the beach. It's not till the evenings when people start coming out. Got Flossie's right to my left. There's nobody in there, but everyone's in the Carlos Tres. So bizarre. I'm kind of watching the football as we're going along. I've got the extra time running. Brilliant. If this goes to a penalty shootout, I'm officially not allowed to watch it because every time I watch a penalty shootout, we don't win. So I think I best stay away from that. Over 200 watching, bless you. Thank you so much, guys. I knew there'd be some of you not watching the football this evening that want to see what Santa Ponza is like in real time. And look, we're coming up to even more busy restaurants. And we're pretty much just on the edge here of Zanzibar and Daniel's Corner. We're going to go and check that out in just a second. Hello to Tony Clark as well. I know you often watch. Just have a quick look round. We're going to walk right to the end down here too. Got the Sun Burger over here as well. Hiya. Let's just have a look. Quick look across the way here to Zanzibar. We will walk around this area. Now let me know, does this look busy to you guys? 2 minutes from penalties. Oh my goodness, look. So we've got Zanzibar right in front of us. Next door we've got Daniel's Corner, and we're going to keep walking down the road. We're going to head on in the direction of the Dubliner. Has somebody won? I hear some cheering and clapping. Let's keep going along here. So more restaurants, more people out for dinner tonight. Just want to say as well, I've had a really fab few days being out and about, meeting you guys over here on holiday too, putting some faces to YouTube usernames. It's been absolutely brilliant, but look, outside the OK Cafe, I'm going to turn the camera around just to show that pretty much every table is packed down here as well. Let's have a little look. Look. It's looking rather busy over here too. The camera doesn't lie, the camera does not lie. Sean's place we're coming up to. Oh, I just had a nice breeze of aircon there. I think I need to back up a few paces and just go and stand in it. This will be a hive of activity later after dinner time. They also have the football on too, as does Brennan's. Don't forget all the fantastic live music that they have over here as well. I'm really keen to come back and film over here some of the live music we have this summer. It's normally this area here actually, look, they've got the stage that they're just setting up. And we're coming up by Tom's Pub. It's hard to find pubs actually with the commentary running. You'll have to let me know in comments so we can watch the commentary, where you can hear the commentary over in Santa Ponza, because a lot of places aren't granted licenses to have commentary on. They can only show the pictures, which, especially when you have a major game like this, you want to hear what's going on, you want to hear the chat. This place looks lovely. This is actually normally, I never see anybody in here. It's such a lovely pub. It's the Aloha, and they've actually got people in this evening. I see a comment here saying 5 weeks ago Santa Ponza was packed. The restaurants were busy every night. You can confirm. Well, we've just seen it this evening. Do you know what? I did catch sight of a newspaper article. I'm not going to say which paper it was that said that everything is, tourism's down here in Spain this summer, and I'm just not convinced. As you know, I'm out and about in a lot of the resorts every single week. I'm in a different place almost. I'm always somewhere down in Palma Nova, Magaluf or Santa Ponza because I live very near here, but I do tend to get out and about around other areas of the island too, and what I have seen has been interesting. Let's go over to the Dubliner as well and go and check this out over here too. this, in my opinion, we've had a few questions on the channel as well, asking about a good place to go. If you're in your 40s or your 50s, if the nightlife over here is really good. If you like your live music, then I'd really recommend coming down here to Santa Ponza. It's got some of the best live music actually in the on the island. Oh no, look, they're doing the pre-penalty chat. The stress of it. But you can hear the music is warming up in there. They've got some music playing in there, quite possibly. Dublin is excellent too, hey. And look, just coming up towards Boston O'Brady's. There wasn't anybody in here when I last came down here, but this evening, look, got a few people in having a few drinks, having some food, which is brilliant. Anyway, look, we're going to head on in the direction of the beach. By the time we get down there, we may well have a winner of this football game. If not, we're going to stick around for the sunset as well as we head on down the back of the beach. Yeah, they've got loads of Irish performers down here as well, if you like your Irish music too. Actually makes me really want to go to Ireland on holiday, and I will one summer. I'll alert you all actually if we do go to Ireland, because I'm pretty sure many of you watching the channel will be able to give us some good recommendations of places to go. But I love the pubs and I love the live music, and I'm partial to a bit of Guinness as well. Oh, someone's just put a comment here. The Rising Sun is a Welsh bar in amongst all the Irish and Scottish ones. And that is the owner, Andy, is Welsh. I'm going to have to go and have a chat with him at some point. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Tell him I'll be in to go and have a chat to him at some point. I'd love to know how he fares down here in a resort that, like I said, is very, very popular with Irish holidaymakers and Scottish holidaymakers. Oh, I've got a car right behind me. These places down here apparently do get a little bit busier as the night goes on. Oh, look at Mrs. Murphy's kitchen. This is a sad sight. Look, it's all been demolished, literally demolished. I don't know what is going to be there in the future. Who knows? Who knows? If you know, drop a comment, let me know. Look, all the way along here, look, we've got the little mini marts, little supermarkets. We've even got bakeries in there as well. If you're staying in this area, you can go and pick up baguettes. Oh look, the first penalty. We're just coming up towards the first penalty here. I'm going to walk slowly by. Go on. Kind of watching it as we're going here. I'm just going to pan the camera around. Here we go. Let's go and have a look at Tom's pub across the road. Have I missed it? I've literally gone from one TV to another here, and it's hard to know what's happened. Oh look, we've got the music starting up over here in Brennan's. Fantastic. Should we just stop here for a little bit as well? Just have a quick look. Brilliant. Best bars over here. Oh, England just missed a penalty there, I can just see. Let's keep going. Everyone's looking a bit stressed actually. Let's have that. Penalties are the cruelest way actually to win a match. Wondering if my mum's watching actually. I know what she'd have to say about all of this, but anyway. Right, we are coming up by the Salco Lounge, little cocktail bar here. Everyone's got their eyes on the football this evening, and we're just coming up by Daniel's Corner. Is everyone cheering on Spain here? Or not? Goodness, I think they've just got one in, haven't they? Let's keep going around. So this will at least give you a good idea of what it's like over here in Santa Ponza. We've got a really big game on, and like there's a sign up outside the square this evening saying that they've got a big final on, an Irish final for something. Yes, I am visiting Porta Portals. I will be there at some point. Yes, Alex, the Irish will cheer for Spain. That is hilarious. Oh dear. Let's come round the back here. I think the English have just got one in as well now. And do you know what? I think we've got a bit of a delay on some of the coverage here. Depends how they're watching, whether they're watching on satellite. You can hear cheers, and then you hear cheers in another bar. So some places we've got a bit of a delay.
But this was also
England scored. Is Unbeach any good? Can you see what I mean? Look. So I think the place to be to watch the football is where I am outside Zanzibar here, because there's a bit of a delay over at Coco Bay. It's like they're getting the spoiler here. They'll hear the cheers, but you're going to see it here first. I'm just going to hang around here. Okay, so I know nothing about the players. We're going in for a final penalty. I have to apologise to everyone watching this stream. We're just going to have a quick look here. Are we going to see history being made here tonight in Santa Ponza? Well, not actually in Santa Ponza, but in Switzerland. Yeah, oh my goodness, how exciting. Another penalty in. I can't believe it. I'm giving you some football coverage here from outside of Zanzibar. Look. And the delay over in I think it's in Coco Bay. They're now cheering as well. Do we need one more? Do we need to get one more in, or does Spain have to miss this one, which will mean that we'll win? I'm going to stand here, guys. I'm sorry. I will move on. We will go down to the beach in just a second. Here we go. We're coming up to. May well be the crucial penalty. I've got no idea who this player is. She is Spanish. The pressure on the goalkeeper now is immense. In fact, can't believe it. Have we now won? And the delay down in Coco Bay here. Is this still ongoing? How many more penalties do we need to get in the back of the net to actually win? Let me know in the comments. I can see other questions as well. Is the Lobster Club any good? Do you know what? The Lobster Club in Porta Portals, I will just answer that in just a second. Hang on. This may well be the final penalty. Hang on a second. Right, let's have a look. Hope I don't get copyright on the football here, actually, but you can mainly see people's heads. Anyway, let's see if this goes in. Oh! The stress of it. Do you know what? Because it's 2-1 to England. One more now. One more. Come on. Do I have a delay in the comments on the live stream as well? Oh, please don't let this be 2-2. We've got the Spanish team all lined up in front of us here. Let's see what happens. Come on, are they going to miss? Are they going to miss? Wait for it. Well, I will move on, guys. I will move on. Let's just go around to Daniel's corner. You can really get an idea, actually, who people are cheering for while this is going on. I think we've got more England supporters outside of Zanzibar. Okay, the final penalty. Is this make or break? Please let it be so. I want to catch the sunset. Here we go, here we go. Right outside of Zanzibar. Can't believe I'm live streaming this. You can just about see. Here we go, here we go. And there you have it. Absolutely cannot believe it. Fantastic. Congratulations, England. Have they scored yet outside Coco Bay, or are they just catching up? That's what I want to know. Brilliant. Got some very happy holiday makers out tonight in Santa Ponza. It's going to be an amazing night down here. Goodness me, I never thought I'd see the day. What a triumph, eh? What a triumph. Cannot believe it, cannot believe it. Anyway, let's keep going, let's keep walking. That's one for the football fans. And I've got some of the Spanish team coming up behind me as well. Let's let them walk on. Here we go. No. Sorry, Spain. England have won on this occasion. And I just saw a comment there. Hold on. No, look at that. Someone's put a comment here saying, now the Mallorcans really hate us. No, they don't. Nobody hates anyone. The UK mainstream media hates you. That's the only thing I'm going to say. People here are very welcoming. Just catching up down here in Coco Bay. Like I said, they've had a little bit of a delay on here with the coverage. Can't believe we've seen that. That's brilliant. That's absolutely amazing. Men's teams take that into account. I think the women's teams here are riding high in terms of football in the UK. And aren't I right as well to say that most of the women's players, the female teams, don't they have second jobs as well? Which is hilarious. They don't even do this full time, I don't think. So anyway, here we are. This is what you guys want to see. We are back on the beach. We're down here in Santa Ponza. The sun is just going down. Look, we've got loads of happy holiday makers getting their photo taken. Let's keep walking down. Now we did miss the dipping sun. I am sorry about that, guys. I just had to catch that football. I'm so glad to have watched the penalty shootout there. What an atmosphere. Brian, it was said in jest. I know, but it's true though. It is so true. No one hates anyone, just the mainstream media and their campaign of hate against Spain. I can imagine the headlines tomorrow. Actually, they may well use that, you never know. Spain hates you even more now. It'll be something like that. We'll give them ideas. How fantastic. I can imagine as well over in Magaluf, the party's really getting started down there too. Now, when I came up here a little bit earlier on this evening, there's almost nobody in here, but you can see we've got some sunset watchers out who've watched the sun going down this evening. Got a few people left on the beach. It should be a Mallorca under the sun football team. And as the goalie, that's hilarious. That's brilliant. I'll be the penalty taker. I can't believe that's the first time I've ever watched penalties and had the team I was watching win. I think that's a first. Geordie Jim, if you're watching, you see I'm not completely bad luck. It's not my fault when the team loses. Look at the views here, look. Absolutely gorgeous down here in Santa Ponza tonight. thank you, June. Yes, I couldn't walk past that tonight. I couldn't walk past that. I couldn't believe as well, I was in the best spot too, right in the centre of Santa Ponza, right outside of Zanzibar and Daniel's Corner. What a great atmosphere, and really great as well with all the Irish and Scottish visitors that we have over here too. We've obviously got quite a few Brits, a few England fans in the resort tonight, but what a fantastic atmosphere. Wayne and Louise, you're coming over tomorrow to Cala Milor for the first time. You're going to have a fantastic holiday. You are going to have a fantastic holiday. Oh, look at this, look. Look how nice this is. I'm just going to zoom in actually. Don't forget, you don't have to go all the way to the Il Chiringuito to watch the sunset. Ideally at this time of year, you need to be down here just a little bit earlier, maybe around 8:30 to really get the views down here over the next couple of weeks. But we're just coming by the night market, and I've stopped mentioning hotels as well, but we did see a little bit earlier on the chat, somebody wanted me to come up by the H10 Casa del Mar. I hope you're still watching, because you can see the hotel just in front of me, and you can see as well, look, we've got the rooftop terrace here in front of me as well. It looks like a lovely hotel. Put my glasses on my head, nearly lost them then. Look, let's just take a wander onto the beach as well. Look, we've got these lovely boardwalks here coming onto the beach. There's a few people stopping down here too. Yeah, I can't believe it. Absolutely can't believe it. I see a question here asking, am I living here? Yes, I have been living in Mallorca for 20 years. And this is why I know a lot about the islands. I've been living here for 20 years. I've worked in the travel industry for about 25 years, probably more now actually. I've been saying 25 years for years and years, but I've been working in travel for a long time. It's my passion. Couldn't imagine working in any other kind of industry either. But if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I've got, like I said, plenty of travel guides, travel tips, and holiday news, travel news and travel updates to help you out with your holiday too. Look, we've got the sun. You can just see the last of the sun actually dipping down behind that hill. Have I not picked up the Spanish accent? Because I was born in the UK. That's why, and I moved here when I was in my early 30s as well. You can kind of guess how old I am, but when you move somewhere in your early 30s, it does become, you always establish your accent anyway. You don't learn an accent. My daughter was born here, but she just has a kind of a neutral English accent. And because she's not surrounded by anyone with a regional accent, because she just speaks to myself and her dad in English, and some of her other friends whose parents are also from the UK as well, her accent's very, very neutral. But she speaks Spanish as well, and Catalan and German. Look. Oh look, check this out, look. This is the one thing, if you're going to buy anything over here on holiday, it's one of these things here. It's a fan. You'll need it. In any of the markets you're going to, pick it up. You'll need it for the bus stops. You'll need it during the day in the restaurants. Oh, look at the coverage over here. Look, everyone's really happy. That's amazing, amazing. And look, down underneath the H10 as well, look, you can see they've got a lovely bar there too. And look at some of these stalls here. Kids, make sure the parents bring some, give you some pocket money. Someone get yourself some souvenirs from the market traders. It's nice to have some good news in England now, isn't it? It really is amazing to have some good news. It just feels like everything's been so doom and gloom, but to actually have something positive happening in England is brilliant. It's much needed, it's much needed. Anyway, look, we're just outside another little chiringuito. It's one of the new ones. It's called Pure Cones. Bit of an unusual name, but once again, offering some really lovely views. Sally, Anne, if you're watching, the bar that you mentioned, which is near the Plaza Park Hotel, it's on the recorded video, which hopefully I'll get out during this week and see what that's like. Yeah, he needs an extra bank holiday now because of, England have actually won something at football It should be given. It should be given. And also, you guys don't get very much public holidays, very many public holidays over there. We get absolutely loads over here in Spain. Lisa, good evening. Thank you very much for your super chat. And I'm just going to read what you've written. 1 second. Let me just find a nice view here because the sun is right in front of me. Look at this. How beautiful is this? Sorry you're late. You're watching the match. Oh, bless you, Lisa. Thank you so much. And thanks for joining as well this live stream this evening. We were watching the match as well. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I am live at the moment. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm good. I've literally just been watching.
Have you? I was just watching the football at Zanzibar. It's amazing.
Watching it up and getting a burger.
Have you? Whereabouts? Which bar? Just around the corner?
Is it the Venzi?
Okay, okay. Come and stand here in the sunset. Hold on, let me just give everyone a nice, let me give everyone a nice view. Look, as the sun's going down here. Come
Gorgeous,
here,
isn't it?
How's your holiday been?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah.
And whereabouts are you from?
Greater Manchester.
Greater Manchester, fantastic.
All the kids are sat in the hotel with the eldest. At the moment, we just come out to watch the sunset.
Fantastic, fantastic. And that's one of the best things to do down here, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah. And which hotel are you in?
So we're at the Santa Ponza Park.
Okay, and is that a nice hotel?
It's lovely.
Brilliant. Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Making most of getting out though, so not staying in the hotel.
Yeah, you've got to get out and about and just explore the area as well. Go up to Magaluf and Palma Nova and stuff as well.
We've got Calma planned for tomorrow.
Brilliant, brilliant. Anyways, nice to meet you guys. Ta-da, bye, bye. Here we go. Right, lovely to meet some holiday makers over here as well. Lisa, you've got here just for the best bit. Actually, look, we're at the point of the evening where the sun just disappears around. Let's just come round underneath the trees here. Let's keep going round. Got a fair few people on the beach. I do have videos coming out this week from Sóller and Port de Sóller. I was over there last night. I've got a part 1 and part 2. Actually, I've got 3 videos, but I've got a part 1 and part 2 from Port de Sóller. Had a very interesting experience over there. But look, just like over in Port de Sóller, have people coming out looking at the sunset. Well, look, we do have several sunset bars over here. This area, actually, the nearest one is the one we've just walked past just here. We've got one, but we're going to walk in the direction of the next bar. And this sounds a little bit more clubby down here. I can hear some like dance music playing out. Gosh, what a marathon this live stream has been. I nearly had to cancel it because it just did not work. But looks like the 4G connection is going good at the moment. I hope it's quite clear. I hope the signal's fine. Is that? I can't see you. Is that Lee? You're here on Tuesday. Another comment. Wishing you were here. Look at this. Look. I'm going to have to zoom in here. Look, it's so pretty. It's just so gorgeous. Palma Nova, the usual hotel, brilliant. Santa Lucia, fantastic. This really is the highlight of my summer. I can't believe it. Like coming out, enjoying the amazing atmosphere over here. Got one of my best friends coming over this week with her daughter, and we're going to be asking about around the island as well. I do have loads of videos to put out though this week as well. Like I said, I've got my island update coming out tomorrow. Make sure you watch that. Especially if you've been watching the mainstream media, make sure you watch that. Or listening to the mainstream media. I always call this the Santa Ponza Pine Walk. We're walking down into the trees here. We've got a huge pine park down here, which gives you these wonderful views, these sunset views here. Let's keep going right the way to the end. And look, you can hear the music coming out from, this is the Pure Samorisca Park. It looks like they've got a bit of a birthday party going on here or something. I see some balloons, but it's busy, it's buzzing. It's not quite the empty place you may have been expecting tonight. And look how many people are out. I mean, all the resorts really do come to life. The minute that sun goes down and it's got a little bit cooler, everyone pours out into the resorts. I could film almost any time of day here and make Mallorca look completely empty. We've got some footballers inspired by what they've just seen. I can see kicking the balls around. Or I think we're going to finish this on the water. I think we're going to go down. Let's go down onto the water's edge for the best views and head on down the boardwalk as well. Look, the whole of Santa Ponza, people are pouring out now. I think just coming out of the pubs. Let's come round. Five days left, then you're there. Brilliant. Is that Ted? I think it is. 23 days to go. Look, what the ultimate walk tonight in the direction of the setting sun. I see a comment here as well. Is that from Tara? Your mum and yourself enjoy Calabona, but you have to visit this place. It looks stunning. I will be out in Calabona as well during the month of August. Probably mid-August actually. Look, some people as well, look, left on the beach. And look, loads of people down on the beach still. Let's keep on going down to the water's edge. I'm going for the sandy feet. I'm not keen, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Do you know what? There are loads of French visitors on the island, I have noticed. Loads of French visitors. I'm very grateful actually. If you are watching from France, you can actually put my videos, not the live streams, but my recorded videos into French. The French audio dub does become available after about 24 hours. Approximately, maybe a little bit later, but just to give you a few views across the beach here. Look, the sun's being plunged into darkness here in Santa Ponza, but look, all the lights are coming on in the resort. I can see also that they've got big screens up as well in these restaurants here. Guys, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Let me just give you the nice view of the last of the sunset over here in Santa Ponza. Well, the video came out good in the end, the live stream came out okay in the end, and the best result as well with the football. I think the atmosphere over here tonight is going to be quite good in many of the pubs. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much as well for all the super chats as well that I've had this evening. Very, very much appreciated as always. Look out for my videos coming out this week too. Got plenty of content coming out. Next week I'm going to be in another really popular resort, and fingers crossed with the signal wherever I'm going next week. But anyways, look, I'm just going to turn the camera around. You can just see what the beach looks like from this angle. Loads of people playing football, playing ball. No one's going anywhere yet really. I'm off to go and have something to eat. But in the meantime, have an amazing weekend wherever you're watching in the world. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'm looking forward to meeting many of you as well out here on holiday too, if you're out and about in the resorts as well. Okay, everyone, thanks very much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.